Happiness is a choice, and the sooner you realize that, the sooner your life can get good. Now, I used to be someone that was really angry, pessimistic, negative, low vibrational, depressed. I am now someone that is happy, high vibrational, positive, living a way better life. I'm in a way better reality. And that's because I understand that happiness is a choice and I choose that for myself. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 9 steps to be happy. And the first step is to take responsibility for your own happiness. It is your responsibility. It's no one else's. External things will not bring you true happiness. People think that, when I finally get the big dream house, when I finally get that dream car, when I finally get that relationship, when I finally get success, then I'll be happy. And they get these things and then they realize they're still not happy. And that is because true happiness doesn't come from outside of you. It doesn't come from external things. If you have a partner, it is not your partner's job to make you happy. It's your responsibility to make you happy, and it's your partner's responsibility to make themselves happy. So the sooner you realize this, the sooner you start taking responsibility for your own happiness, that is when your life will get better. So the outer world is simply a reflection of your inner world, just like a mirror. So if you are standing in a mirror and you're staring at your reflection and you're waiting for your reflection to smile first, it's never going to happen. You'll be standing there forever. You've got to be the one that smiles first to then see it in the reflection, right? So you've got to be happy in your inner world to see it in the outer world. So that's why the first step is to take responsibility for your happiness. The second step is to take responsibility for your vibration. So your body is a molecular structure that vibrates at a very high speed. You put off this vibration. Whatever vibration you're putting off determines what you will attract into your reality and what you're going to experience. So when I say take responsibility for your vibration, what I mean is work with your vibration, bring it up into higher frequencies so your life can be better, so you can experience more happiness in your life. So Joe Dispenza calls it your state of being. Your state of being and your vibration is the same thing. Your state of being is made up of the way you think, feel, and act. The way you think, feel, and act determines what you will attract and experience in your reality. Now, there are people out there who are just low vibrational people. And because they're low vibrational people, they keep experiencing a low vibrational reality. So when I say take responsibility for your vibration, what I mean is realize your vibration is attracting things into your experience. That's the law of vibration, which is the primary law, and law of attraction is the secondary law. Whatever vibration you put off is what you attract in. So realize that and take responsibility for your vibration. Work on it so that you can be in a more of a high vibrational state, so therefore you can have a better reality and experiences. Now, the next 7 steps are going to help you to work on your vibration. So the third step is to have a morning and night routine. So the first half an hour to an hour of the day sets the tone for the rest of the day. If you start your day with consuming negativity, like you jump onto social media and you're reading negative news stories, that's going to affect your vibration. So again, back to step number 2, take responsibility for your vibration. We want to do things that will uplift our vibration. So if we create a morning routine that gets us into a positive state, you will then take that energy and vibration throughout your day. So for an example, my morning routine, like I wake up, I do meditation, I do gratitude, I then will get up and make breakfast. As I'm making breakfast, I will play positive positive content on my phone. It could be affirmation videos or just listening to positive, high vibrational people. Something that will, get me into a positive state. I have a healthy, nutritious breakfast. I then exercise, get in the gym, do a workout. So that routine I have for myself is what gets me into a really high vibrational state. It makes me really happy. So I recommend you doing that for yourself. Create your own positive morning routine that will uplift you, get you into a positive state, and then that sets the tone for the day. You'll now take that positivity throughout your day. Now you can also have a nighttime routine, because if you go to sleep in a bad mood, you're more likely going to be waking up in a bad mood. So if you could have a nighttime routine where you do meditation, you could be listening to affirmation videos, you could practice gratitude, something that's going to make you feel positive. Then you go to sleep, and then you'll wake up in a better mood, and then you do your morning routine. That will keep you high vibrational and happy. Now the fourth step is to practice daily gratitude. It's something that's really simple to do and yet really powerful. So gratitude is a high vibrational frequency. And whatever frequency you are tuned into is the reflection you get back in your reality. So that's like when I was saying in the second step, take responsibility for your vibration. Whatever frequency you're vibrating on is what you're going to attract into your experience. So when you start practicing daily gratitude, gratitude is known as the frequency of receiving. If you are genuinely grateful for what you have in your life, then by the laws of the universe will bring more things into your life for you to be grateful for. Now, when we practice daily gratitude, it helps to basically program our brain to look for the good in life with the smaller things. A lot of people are focused on the big stuff, the house, the marriage, the cars, the holidays, and we overlook the small, simple stuff that really makes life wonderful. Something as simple as having a cup of coffee with your best friend. Your best friend may not be here tomorrow, you know what I mean? And so we overlook these things, yet these are the things that really make life worth it. So when you start being grateful for the smaller stuff in life, it's going to train you, it will help you become happier, but it's going to train you to start seeing the good in the small things, and then you will start seeing how good life actually is. It'll help you shift your perspective, and you'll see life's actually really good. There's so much cool things that actually happen when you actually stop and take the time to notice it. So I recommend starting, like what I do is when I first wake up, I think of 3 things that I'm grateful for. And then at the end of the day, at night, I will write down 3 things that happened during the day that I was grateful for. Now, the opposite of gratitude is complaining. It's really easy to complain and, oh, life sucks, life's hard. And if you continue to complain, you're going to manifest a reality where you're going to have more things to complain about. If you practice daily gratitude, you're going to manifest a reality that you're going to have more things to be grateful for. So stop complaining and replace it with gratitude. That will help you become a much happier person. Number 5, drop the victim mentality. It is really easy for us to have a victim mentality. Poor me. Why does this have to happen to me? I used to have a victim mentality as well. I didn't have the best upbringing. I had a lot of struggles and hardships and trauma and things like that. So I used to have the poor me attitude. Why does this have to happen to me? Realize this, victim mentality won't serve you. If you have a victim mentality where you're constantly thinking of yourself as a victim, what will happen is you're going to be manifesting things into your life where you're going to be a victim. So a victim mentality equals more victim circumstances. A victim mentality will not serve you. So to drop it, one of the easiest ways to do that is, instead of looking at things like, why is this happening to me? Change it to, this is happening for me. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. As in, it is serving you in some type of way. If something negative's happened where you're this victim and you're like, oh, why is this happening for me instead of to me? You look at the situation like, what's this trying to teach me? There's a lesson here. What is it trying to teach me? That is how it's serving you. So drop the poor me, why is this happening to me? And realize this is happening for me. What is it trying to teach me? Number 6 is to let go, heal and release and forgiveness. So I'm going to show you a picture of the scale of consciousness. When we are born, we came in at the love frequency, which vibrates at 500. Our natural state of being is high vibrational, but there are things that will will pull our energy down into lower frequencies like anger, fear, shame, guilt, and this can be things like our childhood traumas or wounds. So when I say let go, heal, release, and forgive, that means that we need to revisit our painful past, things that we're clinging on to. We may have some anger and resentment towards someone who's done something to us. Realize this, the anger and resentment doesn't serve us, and as long as we cling on to it, it's been scientifically proven to create disease and illness in the body. When we let go of these things, that's part of the healing process, right? We've got to heal ourselves so we can let go of our painful past. When we start letting go, our vibration naturally raises back up that scale of consciousness. So think of it like a buoy in the ocean. You have this buoy, you push it underwater. When you let it go, it will naturally raise back up. Your vibration's the same. So, for example, I was holding on to a lot of anger and resentment towards my family because of the way they treated me. And I didn't have much to do with them for like over 10 years. I held on to a grudge, and I had to learn to let go of that grudge. I had to learn to let go of my anger and my resentment towards my family. And the way I did that was through forgiveness. Forgiveness is very powerful. People give forgiveness this negative meaning, and they see it as like, oh, forgiveness is just letting people off the hook. No, it's not. Forgiveness isn't about the other person at all. Forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is so you can release these things from your energetic being. You can release the anger and resentment you're clinging on to because it's not going to serve you anyway, right? So as we heal and we release these things, our vibration will naturally raise back up. That's what happened to me when I forgave my family. I went from being someone really angry, easily triggered and reactive to someone that's now a lot calmer, and I'm now able to observe and respond. When you go from being triggered and reactive to being able to observe and respond, that is way more powerful. It's a way more powerful place to operate from when you're able to observe and respond. That's also a sign you're healing. So learn to let go of any anger and resentment in your painful past so that your vibration can naturally raise back up into higher frequencies, and that will also help you become happier. For me, it was like almost like you're feeling free because you've released it and you've let it go. I felt really light in the chest, and I noticed this transformation in my own energy because of it. It's really powerful stuff. So I highly recommend working on healing yourself. We all need healing. So learn to let go, heal and release and forgive. Number 7 is operate from love. Love is our natural state of being. When we were born, we came in on the love frequency. Now, I feel like we're in a society where we're taught, they kind of associate love with romance, and we don't really tell our friends and family that we actually love them. I noticed that even with myself. It was like, that's interesting. So I've started, telling my family that I love them and friends that I love them, and just operating from that frequency, doing kind things for others just out of love, being there to support each other just out of love. So operate from love, you'll be much happier. And also, because of the laws of the universe, whatever frequency you're tuned into is the reflection you get back. So if you're operating from love, you're going to get more love back in your reality. Number 8 is to have a creative hobby. I believe creative hobbies keep us happy because we are creative beings. We create our reality, but also we have 2 autonomic nervous systems, We have the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. So the sympathetic nervous system is known as survival, and the parasympathetic nervous system is known as creation. The problem is most people spend 70% of their time operating in survival. We should be spending our dominant amount of time operating in creation. So that's why I believe having a creative hobby keeps us happy. I have like 3 creative hobbies, and I find it hard to juggle like having time to do all of it, but I'll still just do it here and there when I can. But yeah, it definitely keeps me happy. So find a creative hobby. Creative hobbies can come in so many different forms, and don't be afraid to start. Don't be afraid of being new at something. Don't be afraid of being a beginner. All beginners suck. You got to start somewhere, and you can only get better. So go out there and give something a go, something that interests you. And number 9, the last one, is to surround yourself around good people and laughter. Energy is contagious. If you're trying to be this happy, high vibrational person and you're hanging around people that are low vibrational and they complain, it's going to affect your vibration. It's going to make you feel low vibrational. But if you hang around good people that are high vibrational and they have good times and there's laughter, that's going to uplift you. You're going to be high vibrational because energy is contagious, and that's going to keep you happy as well. So those are the 9 steps on how to be happy. I base this off my own personal experience. Like I said at the start of this video, I used to be someone very angry, negative, pessimistic, depressed, and I was really low vibrational, but I was also experiencing a low vibrational reality because of it. I took responsibility for my own happiness. I took responsibility for my own vibration. I decided to work at bettering, is that a word? Bettering myself, my life. And these are the things that I've done for me. And that's how I've shifted from being a low vibrational person to someone that is happy, high vibrational, positive, and I'm experiencing a way better, way more positive reality because of it. So I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, let me know by giving me a thumbs up or write a comment. And if you like this sort of content, then subscribe and hit that bell notification. I hope I see you on the next video. Have an awesome day. Peace.